The question is the motion be agreed to. I call the member for Tamworth.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I rise to speak in relation to the public interest debate brought by the member for Wollongong, and I will also be making an amendment, and that amendment calls on the Minns government to prioritise the well-being of regional communities over the profits of multinational companies. From the outset, I note that nothing in this motion acknowledges the significant detrimental community impact of the Labor government's bungled energy plan. Nothing in this motion references the act that regional New South Wales are doing the heavy lifting when it comes to renewable energy and development. This is a motion that's all about the only New South Wales that the Labor Party recognises: Newcastle, Sydney and Wollongong. For Labor, our regional communities are just pieces on the chessboard, waiting to be moved and manipulated, displaced, left behind in their one-eyed focus on major cities. For them, building a renewable project means plugging power into PlayStations in Potts Point and Punchbowl. But it's very different in regional New South Wales. In our regions, renewables projects means the loss of prime agricultural land, community division, heartbreak, diminishing land values, poor consultation and anger at the planning process. I acknowledge the minister who brought this motion. I acknowledge that he met with a group of landholders from Tamworth electorate who are deeply concerned about the impact of the proposed 850,000 solar panel project called Lambrook Solar, just 10 kilometres south of Tamworth. I sat in the meeting with the minister where he heard firsthand the seriousness of the impacts on the local community who live in their area for its productive land and natural beauty. These are locals who have farmed the land in Loonborough for generations. Farmers like Kevin Tung, whose family have farmed that land for more than 100 years. These are the people who bought subdivided lifestyle blocks in Loonborough. They'd hoped these blocks would be their forever homes, but their dreams have quickly turned into a nightmare. These impacts are being ignored in the rush to renewables, and I call on Labor to recognise the reality of their renewables transition. The Queensland-New South Wales interconnector high-voltage transmission lines run from Queensland to the Hunter Valley and pass through the Tamworth electorate. Renewable energy developers are looking at this line and opportunistically planning major industrial projects based on access to existing transmission infrastructure. That's their single and only reason for choosing these locations. No consideration given to community impacts, environmental impacts, cumulative impacts in a particular location, or impacts on existing operation of the land. There is a one-eyed pursuit of development. It's causing significant harm and division in regional communities. In addition to that, EnergyCo are building a new transmission route to the New England Renewable Energy Zone, causing significant angst wherever they go. First in the Dungowan Valley, now in the Niangara and Walker area, there is significant community opposition to this project. I know that the Minister for Energy was given a comprehensive and detailed report by the community on the impact of the transmission route on the community. There's been no response from the government in relation to that detailed report. That's not good enough. The cost of Labor's bungled rollout of renewables is real harm to regional communities. Neighbours no longer speaking to each other. Farmers giving up their valuable time to become planning experts and energy experts. People who are watching land values disappear while the banks are demanding their loans be repaid in full. More than that, the wallets of everyday people are getting thinner by the day as Labor's user pays energy plan sees energy prices increase 20%, while wholesale energy prices are down by 50%. The stark reality behind that for families in regional and rural New South Wales is that Labor are adding billions of dollars worth of transmission infrastructure onto your energy bills, and Labor continues to tell us that renewables are cheaper. They keep telling us that power bills will come down, yet families, pensioners, farmers, young people will continue to be faced with escalating costs. Under Labor, it's not working. As we head towards winter, people across New South Wales will be making a choice between turning the heater on or keeping food on the table. This is the legacy of the Labor government's bungling of the energy transition. Under Labor, it's not working.